For today's little to no equipment workout, we're going to be doing a CrossFit classic, Angie. Angie is 4-time 100 pull-ups, 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and 100 squats. You must complete each movement entirely before moving on to the next movement. So let's talk about some movement standards and some options to modify if they're needed. So for the pull-ups, for the 100 pull-ups, you're certainly welcome to do 100 strict pull-ups or chin-ups. If that seems a little bit out of line, you're also, of course, welcome to do kipping, butterfly, or any other form of assisted pull-up. Kipping, butterfly kip, or some assisted forms. One of my favorites is the box assist or bench assist format, where you find a platform that will allow you to, with one leg, get some of that kip movement, and then using your leg, push up to the top, making sure full range of motion is executed. Of course, jumping pull-ups would be an option. Just make sure if you're doing jumping pull-ups, you're coming all the way down at the bottom, all the way up at the top. Some other pull-up options, if you don't have access to a pull-up bar, would be ring rows, all the way down at the bottom, all the way up at the top. If you need a little more difficulty, scoot under. It gets harder as you scoot under. If you want it easier, scoot back up. Most of us don't have a set of rings or a pull-up bar at home, but one other good option is to find something that you can anchor, either a towel or a sweatshirt or some straps that you might have laying around. I know some of us have tie-down straps for moving furniture and whatnot, but find something that you can anchor around, and this would give us basically ring rows. For me, it helps to wrap around a little bit, and just like traditional ring rows, the further down you go, the harder the movement becomes. But these will definitely be a challenging substitute for pull-ups. All right, let's move on to push-ups. Of course, the standard for push-ups, full plank position, all the way down, all the way up. If that's not going to be possible for you, I would say my first preference would be to lower yourself completely in the full plank and then worm up as needed to get a little bit of assistance up off the ground. Here's what that would look like. Full plank to start, all the way down under control, and then a little bit of a worm up. Full plank all the way down, a little bit of a worm up. Of course, we can also bring that bench, chair, kitchen counter, and again, full range of motion, push up using an elevated platform. For our sit-ups, I've actually been using a towel at home or a pillow. I don't have an ab mat at home, so I either roll up a towel or use a pillow, or in this case, I'm just gonna use my sweatshirt, roll that up a little bit, tuck it behind the small of my back, and now we have our ab mat to support our low back as we do our sit-ups. Of course, with sit-ups, range of motion, we want shoulders all the way back, touching the ground at the bottom, shoulders cross over the hip flexor at the top. And finally, squats. By the time you get to the squats, you're gonna be so happy to squat. These will just breeze right by. Of course, with our squats, we wanna have our feet somewhere between hip to shoulder width apart. Toes can be either pointed straight or slightly out. As long as the knees are tracking over the toes, we should be fine. So with this, we're going to take a big deep breath in and squat down, driving our knees out to the side, keeping our chest up high, getting the hips down below the knees. Weight is in the heels, toes should be able to wiggle. Down and up. Down and up. This is one of my favorite workouts, but I'll tell you, it's sneaky. Have fun with this one. We'll see you next time.